These are people who were more concerned about looking like they were doing something for the American people than actually doing things for the American people. And that's why I'm so angry.
Bro, he's speaking truth to light.
This political party, the Democratic Party, have lied to us about everything. They've lied about being the party of the middle class. They've lied about being the party of peace. They've lied about being the party that wants to help poor people. Okay? What the last several weeks have proven to us all is that this is a cadre of criminals and losers and spoiled children of affluent parents.
Shout out to what's her name? Jasmine Crockett, who claimed to be one of the people who are being taken advantage of right now. This chick, her father is a judge. She's an affluent child, black young lady that act like she's gone through something, but she's the voice of the people. Are you kidding me? Hakeem Jeffries, same thing. Maxine Waters, same thing. All of these people who lead this party, come on, man.
Who were more concerned about looking good than actually doing good. These are people who were more concerned about looking like they were doing something for the American people than actually doing things for the American people. And that's why I'm so angry. Because this party lied to me while stealing my tax dollars. The Democratic Party lied to us all while they brought in millions of illegal immigrants for their own political purposes for the last 4 years. 20 to 30 million illegal aliens brought in, and now we come to USAID being probably the largest money laundering operation in American history. Congratulations, Dems. You've outdone even Bernie Madoff. I'm disgusted beyond words. Disgusted with the waste of money. Disgusted with the waste, with the fraud, with the way that you people use color legitimacy, and the way you use black people as mules to get us to push whatever agenda you wanted to. The amount of division you used black people to sow upon the American people, you used us for that. And I will never, ever forgive this political party. The shit that I've gone through personally. Y'all were supposed to be the party of free speech, the party of women's rights. You have immolated all of those things. And then, as if enough weren't enough, you then decide that you're going to die on the hill of USAID, a government audit. You're trying to prevent a government audit because some of you really are trying to stay out of prison. We see the game now. Y'all been out here telling us that the game was rigged against certain people. Well, now we found out who the people that were rigging the game were. Congratulations. Y'all are never going to win another political race ever again. Not if I can help it.
Shout out to Isaiah. This brother name is Isaiah Carter. You can find him on X. Isaiah L. Carter. Go check him out. Bro, he's speaking truth to light. One thing that I noticed when I was watching the Kamala interview, the unedited version on 60 Minutes, is they created a problem and tried to fix the problem under the border bill so that they can continue to throw a whole bunch of money, tens of billions, hundreds of billions of dollars actually, over to Ukraine, and only $12 billion to the border. When he asked Kamala what they was going to do for the border, inside the bill, she says, it will put 1,500 patrols at the border. Well, Trump was talking about putting tariffs on the countries that these people were coming from, and they were going to pay for the border. And that's exactly what the tariffs did. Right now, Mexico is offering 10,000 of their own people to come and protect the border. Also, they're going to stop drugs from coming from Mexico over to the United States. Now, the deal is, as long as we stop selling guns illegally. So can y'all stop selling our cartel guns? Okay, cool. Then we'll stop people from coming over there illegally. We'll stop all of this fentanyl from coming over there illegally. So what they did was they opened up the floodgates, brought in tens of millions of illegal immigrants, and then said, we're going to flood this country. We're going to build up the economy by putting printed out money, brand new printed money in their pockets, $1,400 per family. And we're going to make sure that they go out there and they start to spend the money and boost the economy. That's the fake way that we're going to boost the economy, just so we can say that we built up the economy. And they claim that they created 1.6 million new jobs. Those were only jobs that were vacant during COVID. They kicked people out of their jobs and then brought them back. But then after creating all those jobs, they still did not boost the economy. After bringing tens of millions of illegal immigrants over here from different countries, they still did not boost the economy. What they did was they took advantage of American taxpayers' resources, put shelters over their head, literally, put them in new apartments, put them in new hotels. They was blocking out entire hotels just for illegal immigrants. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. And American citizens were still homeless on the streets of New York, California, Chicago, DC, you name it. It does not matter if they was a sanctuary city or not. They still did not take care of them. I don't know if y'all know a whole lot about business, but here's the thing. If your business has a cure for a problem that's already out there, you're going to do well. But if your business can create a problem and the cure, then you definitely have the market in the chokehold. That's what they try to do. But then when we started getting hip to what they were saying, if it weren't for MAGA, I promise you, if it wasn't for MAGA, if it wasn't for Trump, if it wasn't for woke, literally, I'm talking about the real woke. The real woke. These are people who can see with their third eye beyond all the BS propaganda that's being fed to them. If it weren't for you all putting that information out there, that they are taking advantage of us, that is because of them that our streets are flooded with illegal immigrants right now, that New York looked the way that it looked. I'm hearing reports now that New York is looking cleaner than it's ever looked. I'm hearing reports that California is starting to look cleaner now. Like, because people aren't all over the streets and just doing whatever the hell they want to do from all these other different countries. And we still don't know who they are, what they've done before they came here, or any of that. And they did it all so that they can sell the border bill, because the border bill worked in their interest. U.S. aid works in their interest. Yes, U.S. aid is doing some phenomenal things around the world. It's doing some great things around the world. It's feeding people and housing people and putting clothes on people's backs and teaching them and getting them ready for, like, it's doing some amazing things. But it's also doing a lot of BS things as well. We are spending like tens of millions of dollars to teach people, to teach Sesame Street, for Afghanistan to have Sesame Street. It's crazy the type of BS that we're doing, man. We're sending $2.3 billion over to Somalia when American citizens are over here starving, don't know how to pay their bills, living on the streets. That's what they don't have any type of health insurance or anything, but we are taking care of all these other people around the world. They are funneling money and getting richer off of our backs. And now that Trump has somebody in place to do a real audit, something that he said that he would do on day one, he's actually doing. And they are pissed, because that's not how the government works. The government is not supposed to do, the government is supposed to have meetings about what we plan on doing and just stretch it out as far as we possibly can, have more meetings about what we plan on doing, cause as much confusion as possible, try to get everybody involved just so we can continue to have a scapegoat that they said no, we said yes, we're waiting on them, we're having another meeting next year, let's see how it goes. 3 years and 9 months into the Biden-Kamala administration, they still had record high illegal immigration in this country. And they claim that they weren't able to do it because of Trump, because he runs off of a problem and not a solution, all that BS that they kept on saying, where the problem was actually created by them and they ran off of that problem, acting like they had the solution. We were the only ones. They were lying to our faces, playing with us this entire time. My message is strictly, like I have mostly a conservative following now, and that's cool. I love my conservative homies, all right? But I'm definitely speaking to people like myself who voted Democrat your entire life, and you're finally waking up. You're finally catching on to the BS that they've been doing to us for the longest time. They literally use and abuse Black people. They take advantage of us just so they can get richer. And we see no parts of that. How is that possible? How is that possible? They sell us fear. They sell us lies. And every answer to their solutions is pointing back at Trump and how evil he is and how he's a racist and how he's putting together this conglomerate of folk who hate America, when that's not the case. Not the case at all. Now they see their special interest programs being yanked from up under them. You know, the special interest programs that have been padding their pockets for the longest, they're being taken away. And now they are pissed off. They're trying to find their new leader who can yell the loudest and be the most disrespectful. Even with J6, Trump said we need to fight our asses off. Let them know that we are serious. But in comparison to what some of them was saying, what's the old lady name? Her face like this, her nostrils flare up. Old Black lady. Maxine Waters. Looked like an old pimp from the 70s. Maxine Waters was like, we need to not only fight, but we need to fight them in the streets. We need to be violent. And they did exactly that, burning down people, businesses, throwing Molotov cocktails into police vehicles, beating up people on the streets because they had MAGA on. They was doing whatever the hell they wanted to do because that was backed by the Biden-Kamala administration. For any Democrat that saw that and just turned a blind eye, man, you are full of shit too. Just saying. So don't go out there judging other people because they're finally waking up, because they decided to be objective and listen to the other side, because they realized just by opening our own eyes that our country was not moving in the right direction. Shout out to Israel for putting this out there.